What's up, everybody? How's it going? My name is Tyson, and today we're going to be diving into the world of audience management inside of ClickFunnels 2.0. Specifically, we'll be covering how to import your contacts inside of the platform here. This is going to be super useful if you're coming from another platform and just trying to bring all of your contacts in and be able to manage them all in one area, right? But anyways, with that said, let's go and dive into the platform here, and I'll show you how to set everything up step by step. Okay, I'm currently inside of my ClickFunnels dashboard. Now from here, let's go ahead and click on contacts in the left-hand side of the screen. Okay, once our contacts page here loads, you'll see the option right here on the right-hand side to CSV import CSV. Click on that directly, and from there, it'll reload and take us to this page where we can actually select our file and begin this process. In this case, just go ahead and click on upload file and select the one on your computer that you'd like to use. Okay, we have our CSV uploaded here. Now, one thing to note before we move forward is that if you're not sure how to format your actual CSV, there's an option right here for an example. Click on that, it'll download it to your computer, and it'll show you how to format your file. Now, if you're coming from like a platform such as like GetResponse or any of the other big names, they usually export the data, pretty much the same across the board, and it is legible for other softwares like this. So you shouldn't have to make too many adjustments, but if you went in and customize this all and it's all like data you formatted, just know that there's an option right here to go in and get an example as far as how the formatting should look. So that way ClickFunnels can read all the different tabs or columns rather, and the titles you were using. But anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and move down the page here. Now, if you've already done this before, you'll see that there's an option right here to use a mapping that you've already done, right? So if you've already mapped out a file, say from like GetResponse, likely the format is gonna be the exact same for this new one. If you haven't made any adjustments and you haven't necessarily gone into like Excel and just formatted everything, it should just be the exact same. You can definitely use that as a good starting point. Otherwise, you can click on continue and just start from scratch. In this case, we're gonna go ahead and start from scratch. I'm gonna click on continue, and it's gonna take us over to the next page, which is you're gonna be able to assign the actual values for the contact, or for everything that is being detected, right? So essentially what is happening is it's detecting all of these input fields right here, or all these headlines inside of the CSV file. We just have to actually match up the data over here on the right side to match that of ClickFunnels, right? So we'll go over here, and you can just pretty much type in whatever it is that you're looking for, or just scroll down until you find it. Let me get rid of that. This is lifetime value. But anyways, you're just going to go down the page here, make sure that all the information has a corresponding value if there is one. If there's not, then you will have to add that as like a note inside the contact profile. But as of right now, just go down the page and select all the information that is relevant. Okay, there we have it. All the fields that I have available within ClickFunnels, or things that can be detected, are selected as of right now. And from there, all we have to do is click on continue right over here on the right hand side of the screen. Now on this page, we just gotta double check everything, make sure everything is still correct. You can always go back and adjust before we continue or complete this process. But just double check everything as far as the values there and what is selected. All right, but once you're done there, just go ahead and scroll to the bottom, click on that you confirm each contact is over 18, is given permission to receive marketing communications, right? Go ahead and select that, and then also overwrite existing contacts with matching emails. So if you've already imported these contacts, it will detect that inside of the system, and it will make sure to just basically bring over any of the extra data that wasn't necessarily there for the original contact, fill it in, but it's not going to create two duplicates. I will always usually do this just to prevent any duplicate data and any confusion moving forward, as I try to maybe either grant access to different communities or courses, right? If you have to do anything like that manually, it can get a little messy if you are not necessarily overwriting, or you're creating two versions of the same email, but to each their own. So in this case, we're gonna go ahead and perform import action. After that, you are all set to go. You also have the option right here to discard or move forward or edit the settings, but we're just gonna perform the action, and you'll see the progress bar right here. It'll let you know when it's done, and after that, you are all set. That's all there is to it. All right, you can always come back to this specific import if you want any more information on it by clicking on Contact Imports on the secondary navigation here. It'll give you more information. You can see details, you can dismiss it, however you'd like here in this case, or whatever you want to do to manage that. But if you click on Details, it's basically going to bring us back to that same page we ended on for the confirmation or the overview. All right, and you can go in and edit everything as far as import settings. There we go. Meaning just what is associated to the different values. I'm going to leave it as is, but just know that you have the option to do that in the future. Okay. with that said, once you import contacts, there is going to be a tag that's automatically added to these contacts. And that's going to be the specific time and date that we actually perform this action. So if we go over here to contact tags, we should see an option for imports 11/3 at 2:27 p.m., which is correct. This is when we started this process, right? For contacts, if you click on this directly, it'll show you all the contacts that were included in the actual upload, right? Or click on contacts rather, within the contacts column. And here we go. We land on this page right here. It's just going to show you all the contacts that were uploaded within this given import. And from there, you can, if you're trying to add tags to all these people from the get-go, just click on a little box right here. It'll check all of them. If you have more than what's on this current page, make sure to select all. And from there, you click on bulk actions. Do whatever you're trying to do here. If you're trying to export or tag, in this case, I like to tag incoming people just so I know where they're coming from. So we'll go in here, maybe tag with a specific platform they're coming from, or specific offer that you want, or any specific tag. Maybe if you have a workflow set up that will trigger or run for these import contacts. Either way, just know that you can do that from here on out. Okay. Hopefully this helps. That's all there really is to it when it comes to importing contacts. If you have any questions about anything I mentioned, please feel free to leave that in the comments below. If you found this helpful, please feel free to leave a comment and like this video, maybe even share it with a friend. But either way, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.